After bringing down the terrifying dragon Umbrasyl, Vox Machina barely has time to celebrate before an unexpected visitor arrives, Roshan, but she isn't here to fight. Instead, she offers an alliance. Roshan reveals that the greatest threat is still out there, Thordak, leader of the Chroma Conclave, a dragon so powerful that he plans to reshape the world under dragon rule. And according to her, there's only one way to stop him. They need the legendary vestige known as the Plate of the Dawn Martyr. With no time to waste, Vox Machina race to Ank'Harel, but before they can secure the artifact, disaster strikes. Dr. Anna Ripley gets there first. Not only does she steal the vestige, she kidnaps Percy and disappears. And just like that, the hunt begins.
We had a bargain, Percy, and I will happily collect.
While Percy is held captive, Ripley reveals her true goal. She wants his help mass-producing advanced weapons. Meanwhile, the rest of Vox Machina tears through Ank'Harel searching for their friend, only to find themselves accused of stealing the vestige. City guards close in, the pressure mounts, and Percy's own attempts to escape fail miserably. Eventually, the team manages to rescue him, but Ripley slips away yet again. Then, things somehow get worse. The guards arrest Vox Machina and drag them before the ruler of the city, Emprix Jamon Saord. The charges? Theft, murder, punishable by death. It looks like the end. Until Vox Machina presents Mythcarver, another vestige capable of revealing the truth. The weapon exposes the real thief, Ripley. The Emprix clears their names and reveals a shocking twist. The vestige Ripley stole wasn't even real. The genuine plate of the Dawn Martyr lies hidden in a place far more dangerous, the Hells of Despath. And getting there may be even harder than surviving it.
So if we want the plate, we have to go to...
Hell. We're fucked.
As the journey continues, tensions inside Vox Machina begin to boil over. Percy and Vex grow closer after spending the night together. Vax tells Kalis that he isn't ready for a relationship. Pike recoils when Scanlan tries to kiss her. Emotions are messy, relationships are strained, and the team is far from united. Still, the mission continues. Joined by Kima and Allura from the Tal'Darai Council, Vox Machina travels to Draconia in search of a gateway to Hell. They find it, they step through, and emerge in the terrifying city of Dez. But almost immediately, everything goes wrong. Voragol, the frost-breathing dragon, appears. The people of Draconia have betrayed them, striking a deal with the Chroma Conclave in exchange for their own survival. Now Vox Machina is being hunted. They barely escape. And during the chaos, Kima is separated from the group, lost, alone, and surrounded by danger.
We have to believe it's going to be all right.
And if it isn't,
then nothing matters.
Before entering deeper into Hell, Pike receives a grim warning. The Everlight cannot protect her there. But there's no turning back now. Using magical disguises, Vox Machina sneaks through the infernal landscape in search of the vestige. For a while, it works. Then the disguises fail. Suddenly, every demon in sight knows exactly who they are. As they flee for their lives, a mysterious tower beckons them inside. There, they encounter Yenk, a monstrous creature serving a fallen knight named Xerxes. Xerxes offers Pike a bargain. If she wants the plate of the Dawn Martyr, she must play a game of chance. Lose, and she belongs to him forever. Her life, her soul, everything is on the line. But Pike wins. The vestige is finally theirs. Unfortunately, Xerxes isn't willing to let them leave. He orders Yenk to slaughter everyone except for Pike.
I hate math.
While Kima desperately evades Voragol back in Draconia, Vox Machina fights for survival in Hell. They battle Yank while struggling to reopen the gateway home. At the last possible moment, they escape, and in a stroke of luck, Yank and Vorgol collide. Dragon versus demon, monster versus monster. The fight is devastating. When the dust settles, Vorgol emerges victorious, but badly weakened. Vox Machina sees their chance. They strike, finally bringing down the Frost Dragon. One member of the Chroma Conclave is dead, but the war is far from over.
Scanlan? What the fuck is that?
The following morning, Vox Machina prepares to return home. Everyone except Scanlan. Without telling the others, he steps away from the portal to continue searching for his daughter. When they arrive in Whitestone, they're greeted by horror. The city is under attack, not by Thordak himself, by his children. Newly hatched dragons descend upon Whitestone, leaving destruction in their wake. Vox Machina fights desperately to save their home, but the damage is catastrophic. At first, they blame Roshan, severing their alliance. Yet, as clues emerge, another possibility surfaces. Someone else may be responsible. Someone they've crossed paths with before. Dr. Ripley. And if that's true, what is she planning?
I can finally scour them clean in Ripley's blood.
Percy discovers the attack on Whitestone was nothing more than a distraction. Ripley used the chaos to steal the city's supply of residuum, concentrated arcane energy of immense value. But she leaves behind a clue, a trail leading straight to the Isle of Glintshaw. They follow it and discover an enormous hidden factory protected by armed guards. They trigger a trap and Percy is captured again. This time he confronts Ripley directly. He offers her one final chance, one chance to change, one chance to help. Instead, she shoots him in the chest. When the others arrive, it's already too late. Percy is dead, and Vox Machina suffers its most devastating loss yet.
Almost too quiet. I'm sorry.
As Whitestone mourns, Scanlan finally returns. Meanwhile, Roshan delivers an urgent warning. If Thordak isn't stopped soon, countless dragon eggs will hatch. The world will never recover. So, Vox Machina prepares for war. An army is assembled. Allies answer the call. Even Vex approaches her father, ambassador of Singorn, seeking aid. And to everyone's surprise, the elves agree. With the armies of Tal'Dorei and Singorn united, they march on Aemon. The final battle begins. But before it can truly start, Roshan betrays them, leading them down a secret passage that is blocked off. Forced to watch as Thordak devastates their armies. The fight for Tal'Dorei has begun, and it's already going horribly wrong.
What have I done?
Grog immediately takes charge. He orders Kalith and Pike to help the army while the others push deeper into Thordak's lair to destroy the remaining eggs. Inside, they finally confront the Dragon King himself. Thordak barely notices their attacks. Even with multiple vestiges, Vox Machina struggles to harm him. The battle seems hopeless. Then, Grog destroys the final dragon eggs. Thordak notices and unleashes a devastating blast of fire. But this time, Pike stands her ground. Harnessing the full power of the Plate of the Dawn Martyr, she absorbs the attack and redirects it directly back at the dragon. The blast shatters the crystal heart embedded in Thordak's chest. For the first time, he's vulnerable. Roshan rushes in to finish him, but Thordak escapes. Vax refuses to let him get away. Driven by rage and determination, he pursues the wounded dragon through the skies. Vax flies straight through Thordak, killing him. The Dragon King falls. The battle is won, or so it seems. Moments later, Roshan attacks Kalith and steals Thordak's corpse, disappearing.
You alright?
Nothing is.
With Tal'Dorei temporarily safe, Vox Machina splits up. Kalith travels to Zephyra, seeking guidance from her father. Vex and Vax hunt Ripley. Pike searches for Scanlan's daughter, as Scanlan himself lies unconscious after the battle. Kayleigh learns of a dangerous ritual capable of locating Raishan, a ritual so deadly it once claimed her mother's life, yet she chooses to undertake it anyway. Meanwhile, Vex and Vax track Ripley to the criminal city of Stillburn. They infiltrate her ship, only to find themselves surrounded, outnumbered, and trapped.
You tried praying?
Kayleigh performs the ritual. The earth erupts around her. She transforms into an earth elemental and succeeds. Raishan's location is revealed. The team now knows where the dragon is hiding. At the same time, Vex and Vax battle Ripley's crew. During the fight, Vax hears something impossible. Percy's voice, coming from Ripley's pistol. Before Ripley can escape, Vax shoots her. She falls. Her ship sinks. Elsewhere, Pike succeeds where Scanlan failed. She finds his daughter. Together, they reach him, and her voice awakens him from unconsciousness. For the first time in a long time, the entire team reunites. But there's no time to celebrate. Raishan is waiting. Following Kayleigh's lead, Vox Machina travels to a hidden ziggurat temple. There, they confront Raishan. The battle begins, and surprisingly, it ends quickly. Almost too quickly. Raishan falls. The team wins, or so they think. Then Thordak's corpse begins to move.
I know I should have stayed and explained.
Raishan has fused herself with Thordak's body. Now transformed into a terrifying new creature, she vows to destroy every Ashari village one by one. Even armed with every vestige, Vox Machina is overwhelmed. Raishan tears through them, separates them, and seemingly kills Kayleigh. Hope begins to fade. Then, the ground starts shaking. A rumble, and Kayleigh rises again in her earth elemental form, more powerful than ever before. Drawing upon the forces of nature itself, she transfers the disease consuming Raishan's body into Thordak's corpse. The effect is devastating. Raishan finally falls, this time for good. The war is over. The threat is ended. However, after the battle, Vax once again hears Percy's voice. He discovers the truth. Orthax, the shadow demon that once forged a bargain with Ripley, trapped Percy's soul inside the pistol. Percy was never truly gone, not completely. With their friend's soul recovered, Vox Machina returns to Whitestone. The heroes finally get a moment of peace. They begin new chapters with the people they love. The future looks bright, but as this chapter closes, one final warning remains. Vax notices his hand turning black. A price has been paid, a debt is coming due, and whatever awaits next may be even more dangerous than the Chroma Conclave itself. And that is the complete story of the Legend of Vox Machina Season 3. And with Vax's fate hanging in the balance, the question is, what happens next?